topic is going to definitely be a thought provoking. It's definitely going to possibly upset some people, and I think that is going to be okay. You know what I mean? Today I'm going to talk about something that is be controversial. Um, People definitely gonna think, who do you think he is? So here's what it is. Black women, black women seemingly being broke. And here's what I mean by that. You know, it's not that you're broken, right? In the sense that you don't have stability, you don't have security, you know what I mean? You don't have, you know what I mean, understanding of your God. Those things isn't what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is understanding. Wow. Okay. Um. Wow. Okay. Um. These topics, man. Like I said, it's a thought provoking channel, so I'm doing thought provoking stuff, and it's going to upset people, especially the powers that be. Man, they don't like people talk about stuff like that. Although I do happen to see a lot of stuff on YouTube that but it ain't nothing to listen for. So not my content. Um, Thank y'all for tuning in or at least checking me out this one time. I definitely appreciate that. Hi, how you doing? Uh, I'm just simply today is this thought provoking stuff today is going to be stuff today. You hear that? It's going to be why are black women broken and why are black men broken? And if no one thinks that we're broken, then take a look around. Take a look around. Take a look around. Take a look around. It ain't about cars, money, drugs, rapping. I don't know. You know, I'm just saying the vast majority, not everybody do it. I'm not just putting us all in one box, but I'm saying everybody is doing separation. All of us are separated, right? We individual. I'm over here. I'm over here. I don't mess with them over there. But we all going through the same stuff. You know what I mean? If your baby mama going to the welfare office, she going through the same stuff. That probably her mama went through. Black men, prison system, right? It wasn't giving us job way back when, at least not good, right? Minimum wage, blah, 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 blah. We can go on about that stuff. Don't want to discuss it. Yeah. That stuff had an effect in our lives. We got to track it back to where, and how. To get to the why, to get to the what to do. I know all this stuff might not matter to people, but it mattered to me because if we don't start understanding the problems that exist within our community, then we don't understand where we need to go to heal in the community. Is that not a thing? So if everybody's broken in whatever kind of way, then we need to talk about what's going to heal people. You know what I mean? Let's start with God. Let's start with God, man, because that's the important piece. There's only one God. So why is there so many religions? There's only one God. Why is there so many religions? And if Jesus is God in the flesh, and he set the example on how to do things, what's there to debate about? Why is there so many different things? People don't want to talk about that. But that's why we broke. You know what I mean? And then it doesn't say that you ain't gonna be a sinner. We all sin and fall short of the glory of God, right? That's no doubt. But here's the thing, man. We ain't even treating each other with the respect due one another. That's my thing. You know what I'm saying? We grew up and things changed as we grew up. Me and my buddies, man, I grew up with, we still tight. It's just when we see each other, you feel me? We don't run to each other's house and stuff like we used to as kids, but we still tight, right? These young brothers today, man, they out here shooting and come on, man. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to watch. And then, you know, we go we try to address the issues with, you know what I mean? Like my children are mixed. So when I'm talking about a black woman being broken, I'm putting the emphasis on, you know what I mean, maybe my sisters or the black women I've dated in the past, or even my mom, my aunties, grandma. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the black women that I know, obviously, because I talk about experiences I've had, right? I don't talk about stuff I don't know about. These experiences that I had is what brings me to a thought provoking channel. Stuff that needs to be talked about and said because I don't want to not date outside my, I don't want to date outside my race, particularly. I think black women beautiful, beautiful women on the planet. Facts, facts. I also think that the system, which you know, don't allow for us men to be able to, you know what I mean? Like, there's a certain kind of balance, man. I mean, if we both broken and nobody's addressing what's broken in us, then we're never going to get to a place where we get to that 30, 40, 50 year mark like our grandparents did. I want to get there, man. Having one woman for 30, 40, 50 years, can you imagine the upgrade in your life year after year? Huh? Just talking about you see your generational thing go. I'm talking about you see 3 generations, 4 generations, man. God willing, you see 5 generations, and that's huge. Look at all this I got. You don't think I want to see that? Come on, man. You know, but hey, I'm not going there right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna go there. Where I am finna go is just the the brokenness within our community between us. You know, that's painful, man. That's painful for us all. You know, we all, and so we all got to come to a better understanding, man, because know better, you'll do better. And there's stuff that's in the system that we ain't addressing because we fight each other. So we can't fix even the system that's taking advantage of us. My opinion, they're taking advantage of us. They're killing our people. The cost of living in our neighborhoods is more than it is in other neighborhoods. You see what I'm saying? And then, you know, we ain't got very many things in our neighborhood that got our faces on it when we walk into it, unless it's somebody's house. Get me? So I'm just saying, man, there's a lot going on that needs to be addressed, but it all starts at home. That's what they keep saying, right? Everything starts at home. But if there ain't no, if a black woman is living single and a black man is living single, and that's scripturally okay, but we know in today's society and things like that, we need each other. A couple need each other. You know what I'm saying? Two is better than one, especially with the expenses and things like that. You know what I mean? And it's I'm comfortable being alone. Fine. You know what I mean? God got it. No doubt. But that's not the point I'm trying to make is that we need each other to heal. Man, we gotta talk about the stuff that got us where we are. You know what I'm saying? If you was molested, you talk about that. I was molested. I'll talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I was. That's you know, something I had to deal with. That's the pain I've been talking about. I mean, everything that the content I put out, that's be serious stuff, man. That's serious stuff to me. That's why I put it out, right? So, you know, if we want to talk about growing up in the projects, I grew up in the projects. Talk about schooling, what I learned in that box. Talk about that too. I'm just saying there's a lot we can discuss. You know what I'm saying? If we want to talk about, higher education, we can talk about that too. But many places, man, God has blessed me in so many different ways. You know what I'm saying? I'm just simply like on a serious note about, you know what I mean, understanding who we are as a people, man. That's huge, man, because there's so much history behind it. You know what I mean? It ain't just the slave piece I'm talking about. It ain't just the oppression piece I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? There's so many levels, so many elements to us. Excuse me. And if you're not in tune, mm, purpose is. You know what I'm saying? Like I put something out, you know what I mean, on one of my platforms. You know, we don't seem to want to be dang, what was that? I used the specific word. Oh, ooh, it's gonna come to me. It's gonna come to me. That's the thing about being live, you know. Anyway, high-minded was the word. High-minded. We've all been so high-minded, and we've taken the word and stretched it out when it only has one particular meaning. Don't have your nose up in the air. Don't think yourself better than somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Now listen to those words. Don't think yourself better than somebody else. Think that word. Think though. Think that. Think that through. Don't think yourself better than somebody else. High-minded. Now apply that to everything you do. High-minded, man. You ain't humble. Are you? You high-minded? Are you humble? Just saying. You know what I mean? And the thing I run across is, you know what I mean? We all got characteristics, right? And those characteristics are flaws in essence, right? You got good characteristics and bad characteristics, right? And so those characteristics is what, attracts you to someone or someone to you. So if we're broken, how do we get to that piece, that part where we are healed? Where do we get there? How do we get there? When do we get there? And I know it might not make sense to somebody, man, but it makes sense to me, man. We got to find that common theme that draws us to one another, man. And I don't know what that is. I don't have the formula. You know what I mean? I just know that if we broken, we gotta fix it. And the only way I know how to fix it is to talk about it and then work on it. So take that with you for the day, man. I had to give you something. It just came to my mind, put it on my heart, and I had to say something about it, man. So, in truth, you know what I mean? I love my black women, man. I love women, period. Ain't no gayism in me. I don't even know what that is unless it's ha ha ha. How you doing? You feel me? So think about that. Do what you will with it. Stay safe, stay solid.